The African sun rises over the savannah, a golden haze spilling across an endless sea of grass. Acacia trees stretch their arms toward the pale sky, their silhouettes trembling in the morning heat. Life here is ancient, unchanging, and yet forever in motion. Beneath this burning horizon, two forces of nature prepare for an encounter written in the language of instinct and survival. The lion, the king of beasts, patrols the land with quiet sovereignty. His mane burns like embers in the low light, his amber eyes fixed on the horizon. Around him the air is heavy with dust and dominance. A mature male lion is not merely an animal. He is a strategy, a mind wrapped in muscle, designed by evolution to rule. But today, that rule is about to be challenged by something far greater. Across the plains, a herd of elephants moves like a shifting continent. Their massive silhouettes drift through the grasslands, each step deliberate, each rumble echoing through the earth. They are the architects of this ecosystem, shaping the landscape with every tree they push down, every trail they carve. Among them stands a bull, old, scarred, and colossal. His tusks, curved and chipped from decades of battles, tell stories older than most of the predators that roam these lands. For 20 years, he has ruled his herd, a monarch in his own right. But age brings fatigue. His gait is slower now, his eyes wise but weary, and the lions have noticed. The pride waits at the edge of the Mopane forest, a coalition of 3 males, brothers born from the same bloodline, their bond deeper than hunger. Around them, lionesses crouch low in the grass, their ears twitching, nostrils flaring with the scent of dust, dung, and opportunity. Lions are known for strength, but their real weapon is patience, an almost mathematical patience. They can study a herd for hours, sometimes days, before choosing their target. What looks like laziness in the midday sun is often calculation in disguise. Scientists have recorded lions adjusting their formation according to wind direction and moonlight, even coordinating attacks using low-frequency calls too deep for human ears. This is not brute force. This is strategy. The lead lion lifts his head. His gaze locks on the bull, isolated from the herd, grazing near a watering hole, the nearest females 100 meters away. A mistake, one the lions are ready to exploit. As twilight falls, the savannah changes tone. The heat fades, the cicadas sing, and the night begins its chorus. Lions see in near darkness, 6 times better than humans. Their retinas lined with a reflective membrane that multiplies each glimmer of starlight. The bull elephant, though, sees differently. His world is shaped by sound and vibration. Through the soles of his feet, he can sense the low-frequency rumbles of approaching predators long before they are visible. Tonight, however, the earth is dry and cracked. Vibrations scatter. The hunters have the advantage. A lioness moves first, crawling on her belly, her whiskers trembling. Another flanks wide, vanishing into the tall grass. The males hang back, silent shadows waiting for chaos to begin. Then a flicker. The wind shifts, carrying the lion's scent toward the bull. His trunk lifts, tasting the air. The ground trembles as he raises his head and trumpets, a warning blast that shatters the silence. The herd answers in the distance, low rumbles overlapping like thunder, but they are too far. The lions commit. They surge forward, tawny blurs exploding from the dark. Dust erupts beneath their paws. The bull turns to face them, his ears flaring wide, his tusks gleaming under the moon. A lioness leaps, aiming for his haunch, a tactic honed through generations. Elephants' rear legs are their weakest point, where muscle outweighs defense. But the bull spins faster than expected. His trunk lashes like a whip, striking her mid-air. She tumbles, regains footing, roars in fury. The battle unfolds in layers of sound. The deep bellows of the elephant, the guttural snarls of lions, the rhythm of hooves pounding earth. Every move is measured in fractions of a heartbeat. Lions know that overwhelming size must be met with precision, not force. They dart in pairs, feinting, retreating, circling. Their coordination rivals that of wolves in the Arctic, who use similar encircling tactics to test the endurance of larger prey. Like wolves, lions rely on social intelligence, subtle cues in body posture, ear angle, and even tail flicks. In studies conducted in Botswana, researchers observed lionesses altering their hunting approach based on the emotional tone of another's growl. an advanced form of vocal empathy, almost unique among big cats. What unfolds here is not chaos, but communication in motion. The bull's defense is primal and powerful. He charges, tusks sweeping through the night like scythes. A young lioness misjudges the angle. His trunk hooks beneath her and throws her aside with terrifying force. The males roar in response, their sound rolling across the savannah like thunder. They rush him head-on in a bluff meant to provoke confusion. It works. The bull pauses, swinging his head side to side, searching for threats that vanish and reappear in the dark. Minutes stretch into an eternity. Both sides are bleeding, the lionesses from tusk grazes, the elephant from claw marks streaking his flanks. The moon climbs higher. Breath by breath, strength drains from the bull. His sides heave, his eyes glaze with exhaustion. But he does not fall, because the elephant knows something the lions do not. Time is his ally. Unlike the cats, his endurance is immense. Beneath his rough skin, a heart nearly the size of a basketball pumps blood through a body built for survival, not speed. Slowly, the lions withdraw, regrouping in the shadows. Their roars fade into the distance, not in defeat but in respect. Predators do not fight for glory. They fight for necessity. Tonight the cost is too high, dawn returns. The savannah glows once more. The bull stands alone beside the watering hole, dusted in scars and sunlight. He has survived the night. The king has met the giant, and both have lived to tell the tale. In the quiet aftermath, vultures circle lazily overhead, waiting for death that never came. The lions rest beneath a thorn tree, licking their wounds, their golden eyes half closed. For them, survival is a rhythm, loss and victory intertwined. Tomorrow they will hunt again. Perhaps not the elephant, perhaps the zebra or the buffalo, but something has changed. In the mind of the lead lion, the encounter remains, an imprint of power measured against power. Lions remember. Studies using infrared tagging have revealed that dominant males revisit old battle sites months later, pacing the same ground where they once fought, perhaps to reclaim memory or to mark resilience. It is not consciousness as we know it, but a deep animal awareness, a story told in scent and sound rather than words. And the elephant? He will move on with his herd, the matriarchs greeting him with low rumbling calls that vibrate through his bones. In their world, memory is everything. Elephants mourn their dead, recognize faces decades later, and adjust their migration routes to avoid places of past danger. Two empires, one of muscle and pride, the other of memory and might. Both bound by the same ancient law, survival through intelligence. In the end, there are no true kings or giants, only the endless circle of life, where strength meets strategy, and instinct writes the story of the wild. The savannah exhales once more. The sun climbs high, and somewhere in the shimmering heat, the lion's roar and the elephant's rumble drift across the plains, echoes of an eternal rivalry, carved into the heart of Africa itself.